I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a big test. A really good team.
Hello and welcome to my watch along of Fulham versus Swansea in the EFL Championship.
It should be a good game of football first and foremost. I just want to see a really positive mentality from us, a really brave approach. Hopefully, I want to see us look like us and what we work on.
Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.
We've been unfortunate not to pick up more points in the last 4 games. So now it's up to the guys to show how much they want to be a really good team.
I'm just calm ahead of kick-off as I'm a guest here in the studio. Gents, good to see you both. Glenn, I'll come to you first. Fulham top at the international break. Just 1 win in the last 4. Is that the essence of the championship that we're experiencing from Fulham's point of view?
Yeah, it is, I think. And Marco Silva's finding that out at the moment. They're still 4th. They can go up to 3rd tonight, I think, with a win. Listen, it's just about staying in that pack for as long as possible and getting those results. The fixtures come so quickly, so fast in the championship that when you string 2, 3, 4 fixtures together, you can really fly up. So it's just about remaining in that pack until the new year, really.
Nathan, Fulham unbeaten 4, the second win of the season at the weekend. Swansea, that's a Freudian slip for you there. You can tell me all about Fulham later on. What's your assessment of what Russell's done with them so far? We saw them earlier on in the season, didn't we?
Yeah, I think he's just obviously been implementing his philosophy and his style of play, which everyone can see he likes to make passes and then it's just the final third now. So they started to string some results together, scoring some goals, and hopefully it can continue.
Speaking of scoring goals, it's hard to talk about Fulham without talking about Alexander Mitrovic. 7 championship goals so far this season, 49 in total, looking for his 50th tonight. It's safe to say, this level really does suit him, doesn't it, Glenn?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's completed this level. He's also their top assist giver as well, so that's it. If Swansea can stop Mitrovic tonight, they go a long way to stopping Fulham. But listen, we can see he's bearing down on 50 championship goals. He's top at this level, so he's going to be hard to stop, especially at home.
When you say about stopping, and from the Swansea point of view, you can see that threat coming, but it's quite another thing stopping him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a fox in the box. He's a force of nature, and it's always going to be tough to stop a strike like that. Who just wants to score goals. That's what he's made for. Is just getting in that box and putting the ball in the back of the net.
Certainly is a player that, as we know, knows his way around the championship, as Glenn was saying. 49 goals at this level, going in search of his 50th. Really has been prolific over the course of his time at Fulham. Nice touch here from the Fulham players as well, celebrating with Reece Porter. Some bit of views on TikTok after posting a video. Now an honorary member of the Fulham squad, very much part of them going forward. A really nice touch from the home side. When we look at what they are very good at, yes, they're good at scoring goals. Second in the rank in the championship. The shot conversion, though, Glenn, 9th. Where do you point the finger at that? Is it a collective from the team? Do you look at the strikers that, yes, they are creating chances, but they're not being as clinical as they need to be?
I think by the look of those stats, they're good at most things, aren't they? But yeah, I think it's probably a team effort, the shot conversion. You look at Mitrovic's, I think he's had the most shots in the division, but he is in the scoring division joint. But yeah, I think others need to chip in, and I'm sure that will come down. I actually think their shot conversions worse at home than it is away, which is quite surprising. So we'll see how that goes tonight.
Okay, we're getting very close to kick off at Craven Cottage between two sides that can entertain on their night. Fulham looking to go 3rd in the championship. So Swansea after that second win of the season. Will their season take flight tonight? Kick off coming up very shortly.
Right.
When Bet365 was created, we had a simple vision. We wanted to connect people to every game that matters. We wanted to build the ultimate sports app. So, we did. Download the app and see for yourself. We're at Bet365 is the world's favourite online betting brand. Please, gamble responsibly.
Lots to keep you occupied tonight in the Championship. Barnsley against Forest is on Sky Sports Arena. Steve Cooper looking for his first win as the Reds boss. While other games available with commentary behind the red button or via the Sky Sports app. And we'll then focus those right here. We're at Craven Cottage. Fulham with just 1 win in their last 4. Looking to go up against the Swansea City side for their 3rd win of the season. Kick off in just a few minutes. We spoke about Alexander Mitrovic being in fine goal scoring form.
Form.
As for Swansea, it's Joe Pirro,
Oh.
Nathan, isn't it? That's a player that's come in, found his feet really very, very quickly.
Hey.
Loaned from PSV Eindhoven. He's a player that really has kind of come in and adapted especially well to what Russell wants from his side, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's always difficult when players come from other leagues. We've had players come from the Dutch league before and, struggle to find their feet. And, he's taken quite quickly. It's pleased to see that he's finding the back of the net now.
Permanent roots down, of course, with Joe Pirro, not a loanee. He's at Swansea City permanently, which I'm sure Swans fans will be very, very happy about. Is it key early on when you join a club, Glenn, that the players work out how best to make sure that you score as many goals that he has done so far?
Oh, well, it certainly helps. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's just about communication and relationships, and he's obviously got that in the dressing room. But I really like the look of him. He looks perfect in the Championship. He's a big unit. He can move, and he's got a real cultured left foot. And I mean, you can see that he's getting on the end of things, but he's also getting it out of his feet and striking from the edge of the box, which he looks comfortable in both departments. So he looks a real find.
Ethan Laird is a loanee that I want to talk about. He's come from Manchester United, MK Dons
He's
last
making a
season,
lot.
where Russell Martin got to know him.
Mistakes.
The Swansea City squad. It's a player that it's safe to say Swansea City fans are really quite excited about, isn't it?
Yeah, he's one of those players that's exciting. He likes to drive the ball and come forward and commit players, and I think that's what Swansea fans like, and it brings a different dimension to the team as well. And having played under Russell before, he knows everything about him. So he's come in and started doing very well.
It's a key. He has somebody like Russell in charge, because as I said, we were there for the Sheffield United game, and Russell and his staff, it was constant encouragement, constant bigging up of the players. A young player at the moment in his career surely needs that type of constant encouragement, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we all know what it's like. You need that confidence, that manager that's going to give you everything you need on the pitch to express yourself and go forward. So having that confidence from the manager is going to help him massively.
It's a big job, isn't it, that Russell Martin's got on his hands. Moving on from what Steve Cooper did. Yes, there's been a difference with the squad that he's got to work with, but doing great work at MK Dons, thoroughly deserving his chance in the Championship. But we know it's a league without too much patience, don't we, Glenn? Is it important that they stick with the fundamentals of what he wants to implement and give him the time to develop that?
I think time's key. When you mention that there, yeah, he's got a very different philosophy. It's a very brave philosophy. And listen, I spoke to him midweek and he told me it's going to take time. Already,
John himself, is he?
Yeah. I mean, I think he is. What have they got? The second most possession in the league already. The most passes in the league. And we talk about Pirro as the main man. All eyes on him, so to speak. But Grimes, for me, everything goes through. Most passes in the division, most completed passes, most touches. I mean, he really is the sort of watch in the middle that makes it all tick. So Fulham need to keep a close eye on him this evening.
Which makes the keep needs to keep a close eye on him. He is a player that's really interested for him, hasn't he, in recent transfer windows. Imperative that they kept hold of him, and now between now and then, when the inevitable next window comes around, Nathan, that he completes the season, is Swansea going to get anywhere near where they want to get to, which is the playoffs, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so rightly so that everybody's been looking at him. He's been an outstanding performer for a number of seasons now. He's worked himself up to that stage, and he's been out on loan. He's found his craft now, and like Glenn said, he makes everything tick. Everything goes through him, and his work rate off the ball is second to none. He enjoys running back and making that last ditch tackle. So you need somebody in the team, especially in a team like Swansea, that's had many changes now. So he's going to be pivotal.
Given what we've seen from the likes of West Brom and Bolton so far, but imperative that Fulham, yes, we'll talk about where they are in the division, but they keep pace with those types of teams that are in the top two.
They would like to, yes. I don't think it's imperative at this point in the division. I mean, there's just so many fixtures. Like we touched on earlier, they come so thick and fast. You only need to put 5, 6, 7 games together, and you're right up there. We often see somebody come from the pack. So I think about Fulham, it's just about staying in around those places and keeping those teams as much as possible. But I mean, the key moments are really come March and February time.
When hopefully for them, if you're a Fulham fan, that clinical nature really does step up a gear. We saw that 9th in shot conversion, second in the goals scored in the Championship. The players that are ready and waiting. It's all very friendly, isn't it, in what is part of the tunnel there at Craven Cottage ahead of the keep-up and hand you back to your coach team. Stood in that wonderful new Riverside Stadium down at Craven Cottage. It's Keith Andrews and first. Good evening, Gary Weaver.
Yes, thank you, David. Good evening. Well, Fulham were faultless in the weeks leading up to the international break, but that break has just broken their momentum, and some fault lines have appeared. But no one gets out of this league without a few scars. No team climbs out of the championship without a fight. That's why it's one of the toughest, most brutal leagues on the planet. And next on the guest list is Swansea, who will come here to play, which could play into Fulham's hands. Or this could be a night to remember for Russell Martin. Swansea want to play, it's in their DNA, and their style is beginning to take shape. Let's take a check on the teams for you. Marco Silva changes 3 of the side which drew at Bristol City on Saturday.
Wilson,
Joe Bryan makes his second championship start of the season. He comes
Bobby
in
Reid,
for Anthony Robinson, who's injured.
Reid,
impressed when he
Cabino,
came on at
Bryan,
Ashley Gate
Reid,
and starts here
Toshin,
alongside Jean-Miguel
Odo,
Seri. Josh Oliver drops to the bench to make way for
Gazana,
and there's a start for Neeskens Cavano,
Morton,
which should mean Bobby Deacon
Owina,
moving into a more
Automat,
central area.
Ivan Cavano, Rogerson, Roger Muniz on the bench. D. Hugo, Mitchum, Patterson, Lard, Downs, Grimes, Bidwell, Manning, Cabango, Norton, and Harmer. Hamer, Binder, Cooper, Lodebordier, Fulton, Smith, Walsh, and Cullen on the bench for Swansea. Come on, Swansea!
So, Keith, who could be the difference for you tonight?
Yeah, it could be slightly biased, but I think midfield will be key tonight with the type of personnel we've got on show. You touched on it, Harris Reid came on at the weekend. I think he's such an accomplished performer at this level. Him and Seri, sure will build up a nice little relationship. And up against him tonight, how Swansea got this fella, I'm really not too sure because I'd rate him that high. I think he's a Premier League level player. Mentioned the 21 international. Quite go to plan accordingly to him at Marseille. Just asked the AVP about that one. But he's certainly a player I expect to rip up this division.
Joshua Smith, the referee. Marco Silva has taken his place in his seat, sitting comfortably at the moment, alongside the Fulham icon in Lewis Morton, part of the coaching staff here. This used to be his place of work, that pitch up there, but now Lewis Morton has a ringside seat. So Craven Cottage, ready to go. Got a great view of the London skyline from here too. And the players take a knee, united in their message. Don't be racist, don't discriminate. Let's live in an equal society.
Get the Star Trek feature. Live from Craven Cottage, Fulham versus Swansea. Gary Weaver and Keith Andrews. A competition with this one.
They just hit choppy waters to the side of the Thames. And now Swansea City arrive, looking to push Fulham closer to the rocks. Swansea, as we mentioned, will try and play. That may just suit Fulham.
Come on, Swansea!
There's Olivier Encham. Cabango.
Oh. Come on, boys!
He was caught on the far side, but the official.
Falling by Swansea.
Yeah, positionally, it's one of the top for Fulham. It's Cabano playing off the left hand.
Come on, Swansea!
His favourite right hand side. So it's Deacon over Reid playing that central position just behind Mitrovic. Already, it's the way Swansea are looking to play.
Swansea City looking to make an early impact here, but on the door shut. And this now is Harry Wilson, a Welsh international up against Swansea. Swansea did try and sign him last summer. Able to do the deal, so he headed to Cardiff City.
On loan. So we did try to sign him, but couldn't afford him.
One win in their last 4 games, which followed 4 successive wins before the international break. Being without Fabio Carvalho throughout that time, and Kenny Tater as well. But Keith, this is just like in the Championship.
Yeah, I think to a point.
Right.
Carvalho in particular is a loss. Shinsaita as well. Just offside there, Mitrovic for a good ball. It's going to be the key for Swansea tonight. Expecting to play good football, expecting to
Good.
control.
Come on, Swansea.
When they lose the ball, and that shape out possession, already we've seen examples of them being very, very aggressive and pushing Binwell right onto Dennis and Dye, same far side, pushing wing backs. Their average position, their wing backs are so high throughout the game. They try and pen the opposition
It's
back
offside,
on
was it?
back
Yeah.
to allow the space.
Come on, Swansea.
And splint out to drop into little areas.
We're 0-0 here.
Joel Piru, the target here. This is Tim Ream as the cry of Ream goes up from the Hammersmith end of Craven Cottage. I told his teammates to do that now in training as well when he picks up possession. Harry Wilson putting inside onto his left foot, being booed by the Swansea fans who are all about his Cardiff City connections. Here he is again.
Yeah. Why are all the best Cardiff City players playing for other clubs?
Ream looking for Reed.
Makes no sense.
Adebayo. Now Dennis Adoy filling the boots of Kenny Tater at right back. Adoy links up with Bobby D. Cordova-Reid and continues his run forward.
See, another awesome player who used to play for Cardiff.
Olivier Encham, who was released by Celtic in the summer. Brian, nicely done. Harry Wilson goes down. The referee moves away from the incident.
That's a big call.
Yeah.
Makes a really good run here. Harry Wilson touch on it. There's the giveaway. This is the space they try to exploit.
Next week, he'll be supporting Harry Wilson. I'm playing with
Leads into Harry Wilson. It's caught on the wrong side. Ryan Manning, I think he's fortunate. I really do. Clearly makes a little bit of contact. Does Harry Wilson make more of it than what it is? So sure.
Swansea, meantime.
Oh.
And that full of box.
Come on, Swansea. We can win this, boys.
It's a new position this season for Ryan Manning, operating at centre-back. The main reason he's operating at centre-back as part of that back three is because of his ability on the ball. As Swansea look to build from the back.
Yeah, I think the quality he has on the ball, given time and space. You've seen him play that central one. Colin Norton's playing tonight, and also the left-hand side. He's been so versatile already in his career. When you think about spell at Rotherham, QPR, positions he's played, he was even speaking about it. The build-up to this game, versatility he's had to show. I think that's important for him. So much younger he more recently was during that journey of having to play different positions.
This is Norton, who, as Keith mentioned, is playing at the centre of the Swansea City back three this evening.
Yeah.
There's Grimes.
Mitchell.
Again, on the move. Such a positive direct runner, and Joel Piru was in the middle, but Ream got to it.
Oh, no good chance.
From Manchester United is Ethan Laird. Made a huge impact on the Russell Martin when he was on loan at MK Dons last season. So he knows the system, he knows the style of play, he knows the plan.
Yeah, it's just a higher division, that's all.
Tell the incident. Just see.
Oh, so he came in with the man to do that, Ethan Laird from Manchester. Yeah, United, yeah. All the changes. It's a higher division than they were at last season.
Smith, the man in the middle tonight, to make that early call. There's Manning. There's Norton. To Ben Hamer, who's been drafted in as the number one in the last few weeks for Swansea City in place of Steve Bender. He was probably going to start the season as Russell Martin's number one, but he was hit by COVID, Ben Hamer. He has now got the gloves.
Yeah.
Composed presence in that Swansea goal.
Ben here, English.
Also with the ball at his feet,
Feet.
which again is a key part of Russell Martin's
Feet.
game plan.
Man. Back to the goalkeeper. But it's nice game is better than that previous game 2 weeks ago.
Grimes, Norton again. There's Manning. Manning trying to thread that ball to Joel Pew.
No.
We've already seen that a few times. Once they break that first line of pressure, Fulham's front line, they step in, they have looked to release during a couple of occasions from different angles.
Harrison Reed.
Need.
Reed again. There's Reed. To Tucson Adarabayo.
Oh.
To pick that ball forward. Looking at Harry Wilson. He's in a race again with Ryan Manning. Wilson press. Penalty appeals. No appeals for a foul after that.
Good defending.
Tad more direct, it's really good quality.
God, he's
Been well
fast.
jumped to go and press. Manning.
Wilson is fast, isn't he?
Initially, pace of Wilson, but he recovers really well. Goes to go again. Time to tackle well.
God, yeah.
Adarabayo, amongst those waiting, Dennis Atoy's good in the air is there as well. The corner sent in by Jean-Michael Seri. The counter-attack could be on here for Swansea as the referees played the advantage. And this is Olivia
Pass.
Hatcher.
God, should have passed earlier there.
Patterson calling for the ball. And Jamie Patterson gets it. Encham again.
It's the exact type of positions that they pick up in this system.
Well, there was squeeze on Dennis Atoy.
But Tim and Patterson really overhauled that central midfield area. Ryan's flew down to this system as well. So you're pressing right now. Matt Grimes flew down. It's been the one that's been slightly deeper at times.
They played around that press, so this is Harrison Reed. Now Naskins Cabano. Made a major impact when he came on at the weekend, and he's looking to call Swansea problems here. Played it just behind Bobby D called over Reed, and now Swansea are on the counter-attack here. Joel Pew held up by Adarabayo.
Oh.
Adarabayo doing well at the back for Fulham.
Yeah, he is.
There's a good pace about this game.
Yeah. Bet in the middle game anyway. Where's he middle? See, even if we're gone. He was that boring.
Joe Bryan to squeeze that through to Cabano.
No.
There's Matt Grimes. Fulham did make another bid for on deadline day, but it didn't match Swansea's valuation. So Fulham turn to Nathaniel Chalabar, who's out injured tonight.
Who is he?
So Martin did have a chat with Matt Grimes when that deal fell through, because it did look inevitable that Matt Grimes was Fulham bound.
Yeah.
You thought it would have been one of those types of deals that was talking about it for so many weeks, and eventually it gets done. Swansea given a little bit more time to get their business done, knowing that the money is going to come in, but yeah, it's not fair.
Forward by Reed is the energetic Harrison Reed. Now Joe Bryan. Cabano. Harrison Reed. Cabano again. Mitrovic waiting in the middle.
Oh.
Winning pass down.
It's going to be a little bit
Down.
hard to bang up, because that's a couple of times now.
Free kick to Fulham.
Shown the quality.
Going to Fulham.
Has.
Yeah, then.
This is the earlier one. Face him up 1v1.
Run.
He's trickery, and that's a really good ball. Like, such a dangerous area. Nobody arriving for Fulham to take advantage of it.
Brings it out. Just to Mitrovic, who's onside and scores.
1-0 Fulham.
He's leading Fulham's promotion charge from the front.
Again.
He's done it before. He knows the way out of this league. And he's on the escape route again.
who has absolutely nailed this division. He really has.
Yeah.
Been on the periphery in the opening 12 minutes. But again, Skipano down the left-hand side. And as this ball comes out, some of the Swansea backline get out. Oh, I'll tell you what, I think it's possibly offsides. Kipango, the deepest, the Swansea defender, as you can see, straight away after it. And talking, there's a dispute at the backline. Let's focus on Mitrovic, the way he takes it, the composure he shows. Knows no pressure on, chops inside, composes himself, and then just...
The guy that always plays in this division every other year, Mitrovic, and he gets out of it.
Well, it doesn't do Swansea City any good, but Fulham will point to the goal that they conceded against Bristol City at the weekend when Casey Palmer, who finished it beautifully, did look to be in an offside position, and the goal stood.
Alexander Mitrovic.
Goal number 50 in the championship. Alexander
Mitrovic. All because, unlike Cardiff, what happens? He stays after relegation. I know if he was at Cardiff right now, and he was in the Premier League last season, he'd be gone by now, wouldn't he? Somewhere else, because they say he got.
Dinamo Moscow made 3 bids for him in the summer. But he's found a home here, Alexander Mitrovic. Lives down by the river. He's settled into life in London. And it would have been a big decision, despite Fulham's relegation, for him to leave this club.
Yeah, you're right. He's checked himself out this and have a look at Fulham as a football.
Yeah, and thanks to the fact Fulham's in London,
this is Patterson.
the NFL people know where it is.
Find themselves behind.
It's like no one knows where. Anyone in Wales,
This is Grimes.
Damn it. 1-0 to Fulham. We should have never conceded 4 again.
Bidwell. It's Jamie Patterson. To dig out that cross, it was Ethan Laird who made his way from the far side towards the far post, but Patterson couldn't find it.
Well, there's the difference. It's on the Mitrovic, ball cleared.
He's too good for this division.
That's how tight it is.
He is too good for this division. God knows why he wants to play in such a weak division and not test himself at a higher level.
That's exactly what Marco Silva has been calling for ahead of this game. More composure in the final third. Take the chances that come your way, because although Fulham have only won 1 of their last 4 games, they have been creating chances in those games, but not taking them, and it cost them their Premier League status last season.
Well, did they play Mitrovic that much?
Should have scored almost double the goals that they did score in the Premier League last season. In terms of the quality of chances they created, they scored 27 in the end. They should have been closer to 40.
Well, Cardiff conceded way more than that.
Patterson spinning the play out to Ethan Laird.
Come on.
For support. He will settle for the corner.
No.
Sweet diagonal, wasn't it? From Jamie Patterson coming inside, and again, wing back Laird on that occasion. Real width. Against those advanced areas of the chat to join in.
We know Marco Silva's career as a manager in England has been littered with set-piece problems when it comes to defending them. There's a zonal setup there from Fulham as Swansea moved the corner short.
As the Welsh players do crossing from the box as they're shooting outside.
It's Addison Reed who was blocked for moving. Bidwell, we played in a few West London derbies at this time. The shirts of Brentford and Queen's Park Rangers up against Fulham. The Swansea badge on his chest.
Play for Brentford, he would have known, you know.
Offside at Swansea City.
Waste of a set piece, really. Corner kick.
Yeah.
Meant to go short. They expected it to come in. Just recycling possession. It's been happy as below us. Russell Martin, in the fourth division.
Russell Martin,
His
Scottish manager.
well, clearly happy with the decision for the goal, I presume.
Oh,
It's a
Swansea.
very clear and defined way of playing Russell Martin.
Mm.
He arrived a week before the season
That
started
did.
at Swansea City.
Mm.
He believes every game that goes by, barring Preston away,
3.
his players are getting to grips with exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Building from the back.
Uh,
The style of football Swansea City fans
Yes.
become accustomed to
2.
in the past.
That's
Cabano's cross,
Oh.
away by Norton.
Mm.
Sarri was about to take aim. The referee has brought play to a halt.
halt. So a head
Goes
injury.
down in the middle.
Something was gone. No, halfway through this half, yeah. That's a yellow card. Oh, no, it's not.
Well, the referee speaking to Alexander Mitrovic.
I hate that guy.
My man clearly unhappy with something.
I hate that guy.
Look, as he comes in, it's close,
Because he's
it's
always
tight.
beating me.
Throws him to the ground, better view. This side here, it's really tight, touch tight. Just throws him to the ground.
He's another level, isn't he? Oh, for this division, he is another level.
Don't want to shy away. Alexander Mitrovic.
Bitch! Time is now 8 o'clock.
He's had the big say in this game so far.
Far. As he always does.
This is Downs. Slips.
Oh,
Decode over Reed.
neat.
Harry Wilson.
Hmm.
Mitrovic pointing to where he wants it. Mitrovic.
Neat.
His finest moments in a Fulham shirt. Got a smile on his face. He's put Fulham in front, but this is one of yours, this King.
He miskicked it. At least he finds the funny side and all the mistakes. Oh, Alexander Mid.
They've lost possession. Swansea.
Did you just tell him to piss off Swansea fans?
easily.
It looked like there that Alexander Mitrovic was doing that trademark Cardiff City gesture from the Swansea fans. Gave him a little bit of stick.
Yeah.
That passage of play.
Yeah, tell him, Mitrovic.
There's Reed.
Mitrovic just did the tell him to piss off the Swansea fans. Oh, I didn't even know he knew about it.
Now Tosin
I didn't even know a guy from Fulham knew about it.
Adoy.
You must have been talking to some Cardiff fans from the game. Possibly.
This is Norton.
Yeah, tell him, Mitrovic.
Patterson.
So that was funny.
There's Cavango. He left out of the Wales squad for the upcoming internationals.
Because he's shit. Must be because he's shit.
Head coach right now. So it's because he's chosen an extra attacker. So
Yeah.
he might have to be sacrificed, and that man is Ben
Here we
Cavango.
go. Who is one of the better players in the Wales squad? It's because he thought, because Bale's out, I need an extra attacker. Cabango had to be sacrificed.
Looking for Ethan Laird.
Hope
There's
he
Reed.
understands. He probably did. When Pierce called him up and said, I had to drop you, Ben. Because I
Gazaniga.
need to sacrifice you.
Ball out to Adoy.
An extra.
The target was found, and this now is Bobby Decalled over Reed.
Yeah, that's who told him about the Ayatollah. Bobby Reed from card play.
Making the pitch as wide as possible.
Oh,
There's Joe Bryant. Mitrovic closing in.
in.
Straight at Ben Hamer.
Well, the only thing that surprised me there is that net hasn't bulged. Because as soon as they work the angles,
Yeah.
he does really well, Joe Bryan.
That was a good chance for Fulham.
Up against Kyle Norton, there's
Oh.
only going to be one winner. More often than not, they end up in the back.
Good
of the
save,
net.
Heyman.
For Swansea, straight up at Heyman.
Well, look, we know Kyle Norton can play centre back, but Swansea effectively, two of their three centre backs aren't centre backs. In Ryan Manning and Kyle Norton. Ben Cabango on the right of that back three is.
So it's imperative you stop crosses, you stop at that source, and you can see in the previous one, Ryan Manning trying to get as close as he could to stop that run. Alexander Mitrovic, don't let him get that movement, get that jump on you.
Swansea stepping up on Fulham. They look to play around them. There's Reed.
There's Reed. They're halfway through the first half here.
Faced Cavano, faced by Cabango. And Cavano's away here.
Yeah.
Cabango trying to pull it back. And the referee has seen it. There's a yellow card.
Look
For
at
Swansea City centre back.
that.
Very sharp, hasn't he? He's Cavano.
Yeah.
He's been involved. It's electrified.
Oh.
Jumps inside. Really nice.
Unlucky Ben.
That's what Flynn Downs has to do. He's
Unlucky Ben.
He's
been yellow card there.
isolated. Ben Cabango up
It's
against
good
Cabango.
defending, but unlucky you got the
Level
card there,
of
mate.
support.
Because you try to defend, sometimes you make a mistake. This Ben Cabango, but
Looking for Cabango. As for Naskins, Cavano is
He's
a
from Ben Cabango, originally from Cardiff. He's born in Cardiff, actually, Ben Cabango.
In that Fulham shirt.
Yeah.
Both on the same page with that, weren't we? Anytime we've seen him, when he comes on, the impact that he has more often than that. It's very, very well for the club. Consistent performer.
Mitrovic in a central position.
Shin.
Moved in by Harry Wilson.
So-
Reeve hit the deck just outside the box. As did Ryan Manning. Equaled over Reeve.
Reed.
Almost picked out the run of Harry Wilson.
Shin. Free kick, Swansea, yeah, I'll take that.
It's a free kick.
Without being outclassed. I don't expect us to be. Trust me, I don't. Unlike Cardiff.
Ryan Manning. First time in his career he's been centre back where he's moved to more often than not this season. Fulham are closing it.
Defend now, boys!
It's Naskins, Cavano. Cavano gets the shot away, but
Hey.
no real power in trouble. Hamer.
Again, danger still working well. It's when they lose the ball,
Ball.
how open they are. Essence that. 4-5-3. They're working wide to Cavano. Should be showing towards the line. His weaker left foot.
But
Quite get the contact. Needs Cavano.
Commanding from Tosin Adarabioyo.
No.
Cabango gets there ahead of Cavano.
no,
There's Ethan Laird.
wait.
Now Grimes.
Grimes again.
This is Manning.
Manning again.
Again.
Ah.
Let's have a little look at
Right.
Swansea wing backs.
Right.
24 Bidwell. Right hand side 27. That's Laird's most advanced players on the pitch. For them. Number 17. That's the way he sets the team up. As soon as they have come to possession, pushes them right on.
I want
When they have
playoffs,
got
yeah,
possession,
but-
they've been the ones making those runs in beyond. Back four of Fulham trying to ask questions, touching the two midfielders, the two advanced ones, Patterson.
If you just get safety for the season, I don't mind that.
Box in midfield, trying to overload that area of the pitch.
Well, I really care about finishing Harry and Cardiff. Come on, boys, win this game. We go above the scum.
This is Patterson.
Oh. Come on, we go above the scum today. We win, boys.
Home team enjoyed that. The fans, I should say, enjoyed that from that home team. There's Mitrovic. Decoiled over Reed.
Hey. Oh.
It was almost perfect.
For the former Cardiff man.
Well, that would have been as slick as a counter attack as you've got to see. It's too open.
Yeah, we were too open there.
Shot a little bit of quality again. It's Capano. This ball, beautiful. It really is. He doesn't have to break strides. And then the first time ball right into the path. Sadiq over it. And it's a glorious chance. Take a little bubble, bounces up ever so slightly. Has to do better. Brilliant counter attack.
Yeah.
Well, when they're right at it, Fulham, they do play with a swagger, with a spring in their step, a stylish team. And they opened up Swansea there, but that's the kind of chance that Marco Silva has spoken about his players taking. That opportunity there, the way the door was open, the Bobby D. Cordova-Reid couldn't find the finish.
Yes, the former Class C player.
The game's going on elsewhere tonight. Steve Cooper's Forest trailing Barnsley by a goal to nil. Luton 2 up on commentary.
Now he's trailing Barnsley.
Striking for Luton.
What a difference a couple of months makes, and a different club.
And Bournemouth.
Makes it. What a difference to change the club in a couple of months makes it. Because Barnsley are now beating Steve Cooper. Yeah.
To move forwards. Now he goes long looking for Bidwell.
He's a good outball for the mob, like Bidwell, especially when he comes on to Dennis and Doy physically. So what they do. Press well, can't get out, play those short balls.
That's a last good game. That was a playoff game last year, which we won. And then we lost in the final to a very awesome Brentford team. Should have gone up one of them a couple of years earlier.
He's now hoping that the goals will come as they work through the units from defence to midfield now to attack. Need a goal here.
Yeah. I think we've got nearly 15 minutes left this half. Encham. Olivier Nitcham.
Just injured himself there, Olivier Ancham, as he made his way forward. He's kicked the ball out of play. You can see the frustration on his face.
Oh no, he's injured.
Training on his own for a large part of the
Yeah, because he was doing a good attack there as well.
It was a tough time. It was at Clairefontaine in France.
Let's see what happened. What happens?
Looks like his night could be over.
Oh, his hamstring. Yeah, that's the hamstring.
Complimented him on his fitness when they turned up, and how much pride he's taken in that, keeping himself right over the summer, as you mentioned.
That's the hamstring gone on Nitcham. Is it? Yeah, look, we got substitutions. Who's going to come on then?
He's had a really positive impact since his arrival. Olivier Encham.
Encham. Yeah, he has.
Who was signed by the Swansea sporting director, Mark Allen, who signed him for Manchester City when he was 16. So he'd known him for a long time.
Signed him for Man City. So he was in Man City for a while as a teenager. Eventually went to Southampton, I think it was, really.
It will be Corey Smith,
yeah,
who will replace Olivier Encham, who's had his own injury problems in recent times.
Good luck, Corey. Olivier Encham off. First one off. Corey Smith, Englishman on. Get well soon, Encham. Get fit soon, mate. We need you. We're going to miss him next. At least we got a national break so we can get fit, of course, after Saturday. It's always the perfect time to get injured. I say that, there's no good time to get injured, but it's a better time than any to get injured. It's just before an international break. Yeah, because you've got 2 weeks to get fit then, haven't you?
He will operate in Olivier Encham's position
Soon.
alongside Jamie Patterson, just behind Joel Piru.
Oh.
That's loose and pounced upon by Joe Bryan. Cavallo. Mitrovic!
Oh!
He owns this place. He owns the championship. Another goal in this league. Alexander Mitrovic.
What are Fulham going to do when that guy retires?
When they lose it.
Probably be a championship club, I think.
Recover quick enough as a unit back in. Keep an eye on the Swansea shirts
Yeah.
as they step in.
Mm.
It's undercooked, wide open. No urgency to get back in position. They should be able to deal with this. Slid into the space again. Mason Skibano. He just rolls it across. It's the exact same pattern they were doing before the goal, before the game, I should say.
Looks like we may just be doing a corner here.
Confidence. Alexander Mitrovic, the cleanest of strikes, just scrambles away. Neymar, he's away celebrating.
And now Kai fans are laughing at us. Because what did we do
We scored
yesterday?
all 3 goals a couple of seasons ago when Fulham and Swansea City met in the 2 games in the Championship when Fulham did the double. He's got a double here. He leads by 2 goals.
And they won't play
Fulham
much
lead by
in
2 goals
Prem.
now, thanks to the goals from Alexander Mitrovic.
About next season, he won't
Manchester
play
United,
much.
Swansea
Why? He's
had
not
to
good enough for the
readjust
Prem.
after
So you don't play him.
the injury to Olivier Encha.
Right?
It's quite ironic, really, because Marco Silva, they restarted the game after that substitution. Marco Silva was going absolutely crazy at Mitrovic for giving the ball back 15, 20 yards to Kyle Morton as opposed to sending it all the way back to Ben Neymar.
Christian Romayo got himself out of a tight spot for Swansea City.
Come on, Swansea.
There's Grimes.
Let's not concede 4.
Now Patterson. Such a frustrating season last time around for Alexander Mitrovic. He found Josh Matcher starting ahead of him when he arrived on loan. Ivan Cavallero was starting games ahead of him up front as well. It's Bidwell's cross. It has stayed in play, and Lowe just trying to get to it, but Joe Bryan knew exactly what
Yeah,
was
'cause
happening.
they got players they thought were better for the Prem, right? Than Mitrovic.
Questions of that back
Then those players
deliver into
won't
areas
because they couldn't afford him.
of quality, very nearly back to weak back.
It's obvious. He's too good, ain't he, for this division. Mitrovic. Oh, yeah. He's the fucking Ronaldo.
Well, Swansea
Oh.
will keep believing in what they're doing.
The championship.
Keep playing
Alexander
their way.
Mitrovic.
That is the plan from Russell Martin, who
Hmm.
did say he would be interested to see if the players do stick to it. Take the anxiety out of the way they have been playing with this new style of football.
That they're not used to.
Themselves up the pitch here. It's Laird again. Piru. There's Smith. Smith with the cross. One really attractive in the Swansea shirt.
Why cross this, Smith? You got shoot, mate.
It's a really good move from Swansea City.
Because watch. Where we cross it, right? Mitrovic would have just shot. He would have tried to cross.
Bidwell's got to get into those areas.
Yeah.
Advanced areas. Don't get yourself into areas.
This is
where you're gonna score
frustrating.
goals. Don't stay in the periphery. That's what he told them.
And play course the doctor here. Yeah.
Fulham 5 points off top spot
Oh.
coming into this game
Yeah.
tonight.
Swansea
Looking
20.
to find their rhythm again. So they lost just after the international break. They look ruthless every time they move forward. They should have had another one. They opened up Swansea on the counter attack, but Bobby Di Cordova-Reid couldn't
Weird.
quite convert.
We'll have Champions League.
Manning.
We'll check the score for Manchester United at
Across
half
the
time.
top, Joel Piru. That's Reed. Manning. Here is Bobby Di Cordova-Reid. Silva first arrived on the scene here, he suggested it would take a month or two to see his form.
It'll take a year to see what's the matter. Swansea.
But without losing the balance, it just seems to be compact. So opponents, when they pick up possession, can't pick Fulham off. There's Patterson. Just slightly on his heels. Decalled over Reed was on his toes. That's Patterson. Learned the target. Away by Reed. Now Seri. Ronnie Wilson picks up the baton, but it squirms away from him.
Yeah.
Nice turn from Joel Piru, who looks to release Patterson. Patterson! Jamie Patterson!
Son! Yes! Get it, Patterson! Get it, Jimmy, my son!
Swansea City come alive at the cottage!
Give him on.
Likely comes from an occasion where they've lost the ball. They string a few passes again and again.
This time it's Fulham's turn to lose the ball and defend like statues.
Exploits the space left.
Yeah.
Comes into area where he's really going to affect it. He elects not to take it on here. He's still got a lot to do. And that's where
What a goal by Jamie Patterson.
He's always had it. He's always been a talented player.
And that's why we're better than Cardiff. See that, Cardiff? That's how you score a goal.
A hugely entertaining first half at Craven Cottage.
Yeah. Oh, we're right in this game, aren't we? We're giving Fulham one heck of a game tonight.
Middlesbrough in the summer, he picked up an injury though during that trial, so the move didn't happen.
Jamie Patterson.
Arrived at Swansea City and was signed up. As a player that Guardiola once praised hugely after the game against Bristol City.
Oh, really? Pep Guardiola praised him
He's praised Marco Verratti today.
after the game against Bristol City.
But again, it's Jamie Patterson showing what he's capable of.
If Pep likes you, you know you got talent.
Highlighted how advanced the wing backs have been layered.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Pep Guardiola like it. Yeah.
drops into areas where he's linked.
Because he knows who he's talking about, doesn't he, Pep?
Looks
Yeah.
beyond half the cup. The advanced midfielders. That's it on the pitch now. They have Patterson and Corey Smith.
Come on, boys. Let's get an equaliser, boys.
Mitrovic.
Swansea! Oh, Swansea! Take me to the match field.
Link play, looking for runners to go beyond him.
You might not bet you did last time you were on Sky.
Man just pumping Harry Wilson. Those two in combat again. Patterson. Looking for Joel Piru, looking to try and
I
return the
just
favour.
didn't think I like being on the red button.
Corey Smith getting there ahead of Harrison Reed. Does have that side of his game, Corey Smith. He can create, but he can also dig in.
40 minutes, 5 minutes, half time. It's 2-1 to Fulham.
Think about that. Bristol City, deep line, destroying role. All the different roles last year with Steve Cooper, he did it as well. Sometimes we've seen him play this enhancement already.
Come on, Swansea! Swansea! Come on, Swansea!
There's Patterson again.
Oh. Oh. There's a.
The game on the horizon.
Still.
Friday night, 7 o'clock, Stoke City against West Bromwich Albion. It's live on Sky Sports Football. And then Saturday, commentary Entertain Fulham, midday, Sky Sports Football. Coventry, as it stands, trailing by 3-0 at Luton tonight. Coventry, who made a blistering start to the season. Of course, Swansea will tell you all about being 3 down against Luton in the first half and how to get out of it. Mitrovic looking to pass. Hamer does.
Okay, cool.
There's Manning. Joel Giroud. Used to be coached by Ruud van Nistelrooy at PSV. Swansea ahead on possession. So Martin wants them to be a possession-based team. Trailing 2-1 to Fulham. There's Flynn Downs. Norton venturing forward. There's Grimes. Now Manning. Step out into this left-back position from his centre-back role. He's won the free kick. He's taken a few hits so far tonight. One of your players, Keith, on the Republic of Ireland. Not seen him at the centre-back, though, have you?
Versatility is key, Gary.
There's Laird. Now Smith. Nicely again here, Swansea. Seri in the way for Fulham. There's Ream. Two teams here who will back themselves to play their way up the pitch, play themselves out of trouble. Seri, Wilson.
Wilson.
There goes Dennis Adorley.
Hey.
The boys like.
It's
brilliant from Mitrovic.
It's hat-trick.
This is turning into his night.
Hey.
The side of the River Thames. Hat-trick
Rick.
for Fulham's number 9.
I mean, look at that. Which is what that.
Been around Swansea playing from the back. This occasion, it's Fulham. They certainly got a bit of luck.
Look.
Made its way out initially. Kazaniga plays it into Tim Ream. The pressure was.
Oh, just when we were looking to get back into the game. What?
They get into an area where
Yeah.
just up the gears.
Yes.
Tempo to pass, put it to a place where Dennis Adorley just drives onto it and he puts it in. It's just an area. And really, you've
Yeah.
got to question the marking because it's not good enough.
No, my marking is not good enough. And I want to play in the World Cup.
Does he trash it? It's caressed. Right into
That's
the corner.
the thing. I want to play in the World Cup tonight.
Brilliant goal again from him.
Alexander Mitrovic. It's gonna be. Oh. At least we got Derby on the weekend.
Well, he's got defences all over this league on red alert again. A hat-trick for Alexander Mitrovic. A hat-trick in the first 45
5
minutes
minutes
at Craven Cottage.
is 3-1.
Fulham's director of football, Tony Khan, had to plead with his dad, Shahid, who's the owner of Fulham, to get the deal done for Alexander Mitrovic. He was heading elsewhere. He was at Anderlecht, ready to re-sign for them. When eventually Fulham did the deal. He may have found life tough in the Premier League. But he finds it much easier in the Championship. Fulham with a man down on the far side. I think it's Joe Bryan.
Go as far as safe.
Mitrovic hat-trick.
The way he plays, the confidence he exudes. 26 goals the last time
That's
they got
5
promoted.
subs.
I think he'll beat it.
That's not interesting.
Martin's half-time team talk has just changed slightly with that third goal from Fulham just after Swansea had pulled themselves back into this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good to see Joe Bryan sat up.
This is.
Some battles in with Anthony Robinson in that left back role. Anthony Robinson missing out tonight, injured. Marco Silva pretty much has two first choice left backs battling for that position.
Yeah, I agree. The way you go with that decision, very, very content with you talking about two quality ball players in that position. This level, slightly different. Robinson more explosive, burst forward, real speed. Joe Bryan technically it's the edge open. Really nice options for Marco Silva to have.
His name is written down in the history of Fulham Football Club. Joe Bryan after the double strike at Wembley for a playoff final to take them to the Premier League. Last goal was at Old Trafford.
Should have played him.
Really important places, Joe Bryan.
Might have stayed if he played at what's it? Yeah.
Mitrovic has written his name all over this match and this first half of football. This second hat-trick for Fulham. In between it all came a lovely goal from Jamie Patterson, who was cool and composed to give Swansea hope when it went to 2-1. But that man struck again to make it 3-1. And that's the way we stand at the break.
Fulham 3, Swansea City 1. That's what I do now. So.
You showed some silky smooth skills today.
Manchester United 0, Villarreal 0.
Reason or fun?
Guess what the score is between United and Villarreal? 0-0.
Sensitive or strong?
3. I just keep the address quiet, is it? There's a 3-1 after. Oh, we are playing better than Cardiff. That's Paul. At half time then. Okay, we've got 15 minutes after everyone. David. So why don't we? Juventus, Chelsea, let's see. No. Oh, no. No. 4-3. Because we can have the end of that game on that. No. Because what? There was no point. And then there's. Oh, that's. God, didn't I do the bad management? Okay, here we are.
Live on Sky Sports Racing.
He absolutely smashed it today.
Here we are.
After the Alexander Mitrovic show,
Joe.
3-1 at half-time. A
Trick.
hat-trick from their star striker
Good.
going forward. Glenn Murray, Nathan Dyer alongside me here in
Oh,
the studio.
You.
3 goals. He scored then his second hat-trick for Fulham. The first one had a touch of luck about it, Glenn, but undoubtedly this man has dominated it in 45 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah, like you say,
Let's take him off.
Show. We talked about at the top of the programme about Swansea needing to stop him. Him being the main man, top goal scorer, top assist giver. He's just added to that list, hasn't he? I mean, it's a fantastic finish.
Yeah.
I think there is an air of offside about a little bit of luck. That's the difference between the Premier League and the Championship. But like a bang gun laid here, not in the line, and I feel sorry for Norton there
The
because
difference
he's got up in line and
is that if that was offside, they were going
he's
to.
trying to get back, and his momentum takes him back past Mitrovic. And from that point, somebody of his quality is not going to be there. It's just cool.
What?
He's finished.
Safe to say as well, the Swansea backline, looking at Benga Bango and Cal Norton, a tricky first 45 minutes. Cal Norton especially finding himself in the same
Second goal.
position as Alexander Mitrovic, but once again, Swansea not helping themselves. They're wide open at times, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're creating too many spaces, and they're Fulham, they're picking spaces in between, and those counter attacks that are coming.
The toughest week of the Welsh sides, isn't it?
That's what he,
For the
he loves to do.
top 2 Welsh sides in the Championship.
Somebody needs to close that gap a little bit more.
West Brom, Fulham.
And then he's touching his turn into goals. Now, the one that he got his hat trick with, Glenn, you spoke about a striker being in this type of vein of form. This is a glorious finish, which looks so effortless. Does that reflect just how good he is and how good he starts the season?
Yeah, the start of the season, the start of this half of the game. I mean, just the ease that he comes across Carl Norton's blind side here and just uses the pace on the ball to
See, why couldn't the Fulham one have brought Cardiff?
If you haven't scored for 4 or 5 games, this usually doesn't.
Probably didn't know what Cardiff is.
As we can see
Probably
here,
not.
just brilliant play. But what my worry for Swansea is Norton is a centre of a back 3, yet he keeps getting across the front post on Norton, where I don't know where his defenders are to help him. So I feel really sorry for Carl Norton because he's trying to keep his shape, but I mean, it's difficult, and Mitrovic is just waiting to pounce every time.
He's absolutely fine. There is a small chink of light for Swansea going into the second half at 2-0. Jamie Patterson scored this goal, a wonderful piece of composure and finishing that we saw from a player who is very capable of this, isn't he, Nathan?
Yeah, I mean, he's come in and he's shown glimpses of what he can provide to this team, and he's always that.
The team like Fulham, you've got more goals.
He made a great run off the shoulder here, and for me, I thought he was going to have a shot. He's just cut them in half and put it in the back of the net. So, he's that player that they need to get on the ball a little bit more and provide those glimpses of hope.
Glimpses of hope. It's an ominous task laid in front of Swansea going into the second half.
Half.
It's a Mitrovic-sized mountain they've got to try and climb up to get anything from this game. Hat trick from their talisman. 3-1 up at the break.
The hedge was no match for you today. That was sheer brilliance.
Go on there.
100 degrees boiling, hot, cold, filtered chilled and sparkling water, all from one tap. Go to cooker.co.uk for our sparkling summer offer.
Esther. Barnsley 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Derby 1, Reading 0. Fulham 3, Swansea 1, yeah. Luton 4, Coventry 0. Millwall 0, Bristol City 0, and Peterborough 0, Bournemouth 0. So the players that scored are Woodrow, Forsyth, Mitrovic and Patterson, and Adebayo, Koenig, Berry. Because 0-2 and 0-0. Yeah. So far, half time is 0-0. Let's see. Oh, save there. Corner. $44. It's 44 plus 1. Done. Yeah. Oh, come on. These sides never beaten each other in the Champions League, by the way. Plus 1. Oh, half time 0-0. No, start time 0-0.
Stirred.
Anti-clockwise or
Can
clockwise?
I please just have a Gordon's and tonic?
Yes. Do you want it in a coconut?
Gordon's, shall we?
Il n'a jamais considéré que les règles réduisaient le champ des possibles. Tracer sa route, imposer son style, incarner le jeu, ça. Devenir une icône. Une source d'inspiration.
0-0.
Ça allait plus loin. Avoir différemment.
Between Manchester United and Villarreal.
Can you buy a car that's passed a 300-point inspection,
Yeah, so
been carefully reconditioned, and comes with a 7...
Let's just wait for the second half. Not yet. Not yet.
Well,
Yeah.
you ordered it at half-time, and it was ready at half-time.
Welcome back to the second half.
Second of that means that Luton are 4-0 up at half-time against Coventry at Kenilworth Road.
Good.
Very brightly this season, maybe coming crashing back down to
Yeah. The half-time scores are Barnsley 1, Nottingham Forest 0, Derby County 1, Reading 0, Fulham 3, Swansea City 1, Luton Town 4, Coventry City 0, Millwall 0, Bristol City 0, and Peterborough United 0, Bournemouth 0. And
inside 45
and,
minutes, 50th, 51st, and 52nd
and
championship
goal.
goals. Serbian as Fulham with a vice-like grip
Yeah.
of this game at
Time.
half-time. Second half.
Ah,
This one
coming next.
after the break.
Yeah. They're back out of the break. The trying. Come back.
The mobile network with unlimited social media.
Totally unlimited.
It was a good first half, wasn't it?
So I can post, comment, and share as much as I want today, tomorrow, for as long as I want, without eating any data. 0 data eaten.
Correct.
Nice.
Foxy, the mobile network that gives you endless social media that doesn't eat your data from just £10 a month.
Second half about to get underway at Craven Cottage. That man has almost put Swansea City to the sword. Nathan, what do they possibly do to Swansea in the second half?
I think they just have to keep the belief, keep trying, keep probing. I think they need to close the gap and try and get hold of Mitrovic, which is going to be a tall order. But they just got to
Let's see the half times then.
See where they go.
Believe possibly the key. You said at half time, when you're striking, that was a chance in the second half of getting some vital rest in.
Not at all. He will be saying, get me out there. I want 4, I want 5. He's already hit 10 for the season. He's on course for 30, which was
The bottom.
he's as close as he ever from all goals this half.
Any reason you mentioned that 30 goals in the season?
No reason at all.
Here we are then, back for the second half.
So we've got the Swansea City players in deep discussion ahead of what is going to be very tough and unforgiving second
half.
Once again,
Yes.
for Keith Andrews and Gary Weaver.
Yes, thank you, David. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Swansea were on their knees after conceding 3 in the first half of Luton. Span of rest in the stands. Russell Martin knew at that point in that dressing room it was already a hugely important moment in his career as Swansea head coach. He kept calm. He told the players to keep calm. He made a triple change. And he sensed Luton had pressed them so intensely that they were tired, which they did, and Swansea managed to claw that back. That was a worse situation than this. They were 3 down and managed to leave.
Yeah, we didn't even get the goal until the second half that day.
Fulham taking care of business in the first 45 minutes here. In particular, Alexander
Mitrovic.
His second club hat-trick, having put 3 past Luton a couple of years ago. Did you see the second half going, Keith?
I watched that game. You're talking about a couple of weeks ago, and Luton were outstanding in the first half. They blew up ever so slightly in the second half. They didn't exert themselves that much in the first half to get themselves in that lead. There's no doubt there was a brilliant reaction in the second half from Swansea. Different level, this Fulham team. And I would have to say, I don't think they've overexerted themselves. I think it's been fairly comfortable. The shape has been decent. And in the main, they've caught Swansea out. Counter-attacks, the obvious quality that they have. Mitrovic been at the focal point of that. Cabano, anytime he's been involved, he's given young Cabango a bit of a tough time. And collectively, hasn't been good enough from Swansea without the ball or when they've lost the ball. That needs to improve. Fulham clearly have the players to take advantage of that.
Fulham attacking the Hammersmith end of this famous old ground in the second half. So they put the end have ringside seats for the Mitrovic show.
Sure.
There's Deacon over Reed, a rising effort which finds the Hammersmith end.
Legs are taking on, run inside from Harry Wilson, he's just backing up play. Real options to his right hand side, set up nicely.
I just feel that this is his best position, playing just behind the striker.
Shown a lot of versatility, hasn't he? You can overrate if you go back a few seasons ago. Johnson started playing him as a striker through pre-season out of necessity. More than anything else, he's very versatile. He's been at Cardiff, obviously as a forward player as well, playing in numerous positions, top end of the pitch.
Yeah, Lee Johnson called him a 9.5 after he moved him up front. To great effect. There's his big pal, Joe Bryan. They've known each other for a long time. Now Cabano, shake off Cabango. Cabano away from Cabango. Sending that cross in off the head of Manning. Deacon over Reed was lurking and Manning got to it again. Fulham get to it again. Seri.
Oh, they
Seri once more driven in.
Oh.
And Hamer pounces.
It's Cabano again, initially left side. Tough evening for Cabano, Cabango, I should say. Cycle played very, very well. Got really close to Mitrovic there as that cross came in.
I was in London yesterday, right? I couldn't
You did see Marcus
just go to the
Silva striding
Premier. I
across
have to
the
be with
pitch
them.
with purpose before the second half began, gesturing towards his players as if to say, "Don't sit back here."
Yeah.
See a high level of intensity from his team
Team
in the second half.
half. Yes. Here we go. Come on, Swansea.
This is Grimes.
Nice.
Flynn Downs. Cabango.
Go.
It's Ethan Laird.
Come on, Lord.
Manuel O'Brien. He finds Ben Cabango.
Go.
Laird again.
Then.
Ethan Laird.
Then.
Pulls that back into a great area.
Oh.
Take the chance.
Oh.
Brilliant ball. The reputation of the right hand side of the pitch.
That's United class, that is.
Put it in. They recycle it well. Then it comes down to him. What's he
Yeah,
got? He's got
what's
pace,
this?
and he pulls it back.
Back.
It's such a dangerous.
Oh.
Backline can't get near it.
Yeah.
He could overread. Doesn't switch on. Allows Flynn Downs just to ghost in. That is a glorious opportunity. He has to take.
He's had an impressive time since making the switch from Ipswich to
Yes.
Swansea.
Yes.
Flynn Downs. He couldn't take that opportunity created by Ethan Laird, who has created quite a few chances so far this season for Swansea.
Yeah. Come on, Swansea.
Jean-Michael Seri.
Let's not concede 4 like Cardiff yesterday.
Quite the attention. Number 5. Someone classed that as a shot.
This is tough game.
Certainly maybe have another shot for a while.
Oh.
Goes long.
Oh.
Jean-Michael Seri.
Hey.
Maybe a little bit of a surprise that he stayed at Fulham, but Marco Silva's been a big fan of his
Yes.
since he was playing in the Portuguese league with Porto and Passos de Ferreira. He came to Marco Silva's attention. Cabango. Ethan Laird. Away from Cabano. There's Norton. Now Manning.
Come on, Manning.
Well, moving up the gears.
Corner.
Swansea corner.
51 minutes. Is it?
Silva's just been prowling his technical area down below us, banging his hands together, asking for a little bit more from this Fulham team.
Oh, yeah.
Corner has been moved to Ryan Manning. Manning again. There's Ethan Laird.
Laird. Ethan Laird is.
It's Laird.
Laird. Oh!
It took a deflection. It will be a corner.
Oh,
Swansea
Laird.
City sending out a message to Fulham that this is not done.
He's leading the charge. Good
Yeah.
ball.
What a chance for Laird.
Laird chops
What a
inside.
chance that was for Laird.
He gets contact on it.
I've had some good games in this stadium, haven't I?
Swansea were not hanging around. The corner moved short. Fulham have dealt with it. Hamer will take charge here.
Down the years, I've had some fantastic games in this stadium, haven't I?
There's Patterson.
Oh,
Followed by Reed.
that one.
Swansea have come out
Cardiff.
fighting at the start of the second half.
What was it?
Swansea voices you can hear inside Craven Cottage.
Swansea. What was it? He scored. Yeah, I've been to that stadium plenty of times in my career. And the first time I was in the Prem.
There's Manning.
Little did I know.
Wilson.
So,
Will be making a change shortly. Joe Bryan, who did come out before the rest of the players
yes.
before the second half began,
Oh.
to go through a bit of a warm-up and check on his injury situation after he took that hit in the first half.
Oh.
He will be coming off shortly. But hearing it will be Alfie Mawson. Once off Swansea, he will be coming up.
Well, former player Alfie Mawson
Just sliding up left back.
for Fulham.
Back good play from behind. Not well at all.
Oh.
Joe Bryan came out good 5-6 minutes before the rest of the players at half time. Fitness coach was putting him through his paces.
Yes. Yeah, he needs to go off, doesn't he? Look at him, he's on the floor. And he's
Joe Bryan is in the deck, so too is Ethan Laird.
good. The Manchester United player.
Jamie Joe Bryan, who got the nod ahead of Anthony Robinson tonight because of Robinson's injury, albeit because of that. But gave a good account of himself in the first half. Going forward from left back, and now Alfie Mawson, who's had his own injury problems to deal with in recent times. He's missed almost 80 games through injury since he's moved from Swansea to Fulham. That includes the loan spell at Bristol City. He is
What
coming
is this problem? Yeah, the match should be on now in 35 minutes. Well done. We have given him a game, haven't we? We are giving him a game, haven't we? Joe Bryan off. Alfie Mawson on.
Fulham paid £18 million when they signed him from Swansea City. He comes on against his old club. Meanwhile, Ethan Laird has just got back to his feet. You can see the thumbs up to the Swansea bench, which would suggest he is okay to carry on.
Oh, he just has to go to silence and wait to come on by the referee. I have no idea.
As Keith suggested, Tim Ream, the left-footed Tim Ream, has moved out to left back. Switched another Rabayo to left-sided centre back. Alfie Mawson to his right.
Alfie Mawson to his right, then, eh? It's a free kick to Fulham.
Harrison Reid.
Yeah.
Is back on the pitch for Swansea.
See. This is good. I just love Craven Cottage
There's Mitrovic.
as a stadium.
That's Reid.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? What in the River Thames?
There's Alfie Mawson. Says he's dropped the shirt size. Now he's down to medium, and he's delighted.
He's delighted. He's done amazing.
Adoy scampering forward in that right back position.
Maybe you can teach Lee Tomlin how to lose some weight. Yeah, that's the Tomlin anyway. Shit. No Tomlin. Eating all the burgers.
Swansea had started the second half rightly, but Fulham are looking to try and put this game beyond them now.
Hold them now. Yeah.
Grimes keeping an eye on Alfie Mawson.
Son.
Adoy over his head. He can leap so well, Dennis Adoy.
There's Adoy. We knew Adoy.
That goes astray.
Excellent delivery, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wicked delivery. Such a dangerous area.
Yeah.
Pace.
Oh.
So close to it, Dennis Adoy. It actually looks like a back three.
We have got.
Reid's position to this left-hand side.
I'll also be doing watch-alongs for the Wales game next week. During national break, we have got Czech Republic and Estonia. Yeah,
Right in the second
Czech
half.
Republic. And then another chance to beat Estonia. And this time I definitely go beat them. Yeah. After last month's failure. Yeah.
Harry Wilson penalised.
Just,
Yeah, we're just watching Fulham drop back now. It is very much a back three, back five. Equal over Reed, left wing back. Dennis Adoy, right wing back, and back three of Mawson,
right wing
Adrabayo,
backs.
Reed.
Look at there, no, we don't need wing backs. We just don't go back. We don't
Equal
go back.
over Reed
No.
is versatile.
He's having the show, isn't he? No problem too. Just gets on with it.
So he's too versatile for Cardiff, wasn't he? Yeah, because we wanted goofball. That's what Warnock wanted, really.
From Ben Hamer.
I think it was hoofball.
A hand of apology from the Swansea keeper.
And
After that bright start to the second half, Swansea just lost their way a little bit. Maybe that break in play, the change that Fulham had to make, and also the treatment to Ethan Lerman just to check that momentum they were building.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's started very well.
well,
Promising attacks. There was front and centre of that, wasn't he? Just stop that momentum, boom. Press the restart button, go again. It's always the key when you're chasing a game. You want the game to flow, especially if you're in control and the opposition. Use a little bit of nous at times. Certainly, you look at that back line. Mawson coming into the equation now. Real experience in that back line. Good run there.
Mawson was trying to release Dennis Adoy. Swansea snap into action and win it back.
back.
The next
We'll
goal
have
absolutely key
the
in this contest as we hit the hour mark.
mark. Half hour to go then.
There's Downs. Cabango.
Oh,
Deep one over Reed. There's Reed. Harrison Reed. And Seri.
it was
Cabano in a battle with Cabango.
Oh.
And Cabano committing the foul on Ethan Laird.
and
Easy return to the Premier League is the demand of Marco Silva and his Fulham team this season.
yeah, because as they are an English club, they do have ambitions, which Welsh clubs do not. They do not plan for ambition.
This is the Championship. Nothing is straightforward. It's how you respond to setbacks. It's lost home game here to Reading thanks to a couple of brilliant goals from Obi Echaria.
The only thing that's predictable in the Championship, Cardiff City losing games. Yes, and conceding at least 4 goals.
Grimes. There's Manning. Grimes gets it back from Corey Smith. Ben Cabango. Ethan Laird. Grimes being hunted down by Mitrovic. Laird. So we can keep it over Reed and then, of course, Cabango. Naive.
Really naive.
Yes.
Before initially, Mitrovic trying to get back and help. It's a good feed, isn't it? There it's Cabano as well.
Wow.
Does he buy it?
It.
There's a little bit of contact.
Thanks.
It's them off the hook. Very much just containing at the moment.
Fulham.
Content, allowing possession to be in front of them. And they know they'll get an opportunity to counter-attack as this game goes on. They have to commit more bodies forward. Swansea City.
Pressing high again, and they force the mistake. This is Grimes, who couldn't find his way past Seri. Said that Swansea had come to play, they'd come to step on Fulham's toes. They have done that, but Fulham have hit them 3 times.
Yeah.
Harrison Reed. Mitrovic demanding the ball and trying to remain on side. He's just had to check his run, but this is Wilson. Here is Mitrovic. Wilson again. Harrison Reed. Mitrovic.
Yes. Really wants to come to the last tonight, doesn't he? We'll see what he is.
Back in Fulham again, Seri. Henry Wilson. There's Manning. By Wilson. Too keen to try to win it back.
Let's see the team. Not until after this game, right?
That's Norton. That's Patterson.
Because we finished
Now
first.
Bidwell. This is Manning.
Oh.
Started centre back. And the
Because
Sheffield
we
United
kicked off
racing forward. Ryan Manning looking
15
to
minutes early.
join him further up the pitch.
Basically, having to split down his drops on the wrong side, trying to long to deal with Mitrovic.
Which, if only you could play like this that first half and control him a bit better. Yeah.
There goes Ethan Laird. 20 years
Yeah.
of age. The same Manchester United youth team as Mason Greenwood. They said the best player of that generation that was coming through at the time was Ethan Laird ahead of Greenwood. But then injury struck for Ethan Laird, which just checked his progress.
He's barely Greenwood, but
Seri looking to release Mitrovic. The flag stays down.
oh!
Now it goes up. Mitrovic for the dink.
Goes over as anywhere for the dink.
Again, vulnerability when they lose it.
Oh,
See the way they build here again. Swansea City. Backs push right on. Pass needs to get one.
nice. Oh, I'm not serious.
By Casadinga, a Corey Smith has made his way inside the box.
So next Saturday, so in a couple of weeks, Joe, you know, going up, yeah. Thank God, that means we're going somewhere.
No.
That's the start of a promotion, of course, for the show. Part of this. Yes. Don't cry now. Not on the stream. Of course. It's just getting to me that this is it, ain't it? You finished filming, you. Jody.
He's got his hat trick, Alexander Mitrovic. But as we heard Glenn Murray say at half time, he may well have fancied a few more goals against a Swansea team who are taking the gate at Fulham but are leaving themselves open at times.
Bigger picture, I can't say I blame Marco Silva, really can't. Coming quickly Saturday, they won for them against Coventry. Coventry was smart, especially if that game finishes where it has a half time against Luton Town. Brilliant result at half time for them. Mitrovic keeping fresh, rearing to go.
Yeah.
Manning.
If you hadn't recovered, man, you probably won't be playing.
Now Bidwell, plenty to hit inside the box. Casadinga will get to it.
Something showing enough quality when they have got into those types of areas.
Yes, no, we haven't afraid.
I've got players that are capable. Look out there. It's his disposal.
And when you just scored the goal,
Silva is
you upload, then you jump. What's he saying? No idea. Sorry. Very soon.
Cullen will be coming on shortly with Swansea City. Quarter of this game to go.
Go. What is game to go then?
There's Jean-Michel Seri.
Yeah.
Harrison Reed.
Reed.
Wilson.
Bobby Reed.
Reed. A chance for these changes to be made. It will be Swansea who make their change first. It's the end of the game for Flynn Downs.
Pretty well down.
Will come on in his place.
Ian Cullen, the last one, from his game time before.
22-year-old Swansea City fan from Tempe. He is on.
Continues game time report. The Czech Republic game. This is evening is done.
He's had two games, all of the other finishes, pushing him offside.
That's fine. What is going on for that guy?
Finishes it beautifully. Second and left foot. Not the cleanest in contact, but knows exactly what he's done. And the last one,
That's why it's cutting him off.
Connection just caresses it into the
Think
corner.
me the sportsmanship, of course.
Coventry City in this line of fire. Alexander Mitrovic at the weekend again. You can see live on Sky Sports. So Rodrigo Muniz is on. A player that Middlesbrough tried to sign in the summer. Steve Gibson, the Middlesbrough owner, went to meet representatives of Flamengo, the Brazilian club in Lisbon. But Marco Silva watched a lot of Flamengo last season on the television. He was linked with the manager's job there. He recommended Rodrigo Muniz to the Fulham board, and they did the deal.
Yeah. Well, Mick McCarthy said, give me a League One player. Well, honestly, it's been forced to move for now.
Ethan Leonard.
Okay.
There's Grimes, Ethan Leonard. Grimes again. Swansea will still believe they can get something out of this. All just ricocheted away from Cullen.
That's the doctor. Crossing it.
Hanging ball, looking to try and make something of it.
Oh. Well done, Harry. Oh. Well done, Harry. Ivan Cavallero. Well done, Harry. See you next week, Harry. I'll be seeing Harry Wilson next week when I join up with the Wales squad. Of course, as we fly out to the Czech Republic. No, I'm out to Czechs. Czech Republic next week. Oh.
Cavallero looking to get involved immediately.
Yes. So.
Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
Managed by former Swansea head coach Steve Cooper, have tended around at Barnes.
Really? He's beaten Barnsley again. Who would hit the guy?
Luton 5-0 up now on Coventry.
3.
Jed Wallace penalty has put Millwall in front against Bristol City.
3.
And still goalless between Peterborough and Bournemouth.
Oh.
Here, Fulham still lead by 3 goals to 1. All 4 goals in the first 45 minutes. Muniz has 1 goal to his name so far in a Fulham shirt, looking to get involved there. Fine long by Grimes. Adoy stretching, but well behind it. Swansea looking to try and open up Fulham. That's Grimes. There's Manning. Now Norton. So Martin did say he wanted to see if his Swansea players would stick to the plan. Did you see that, Keith?
We're not entirely privy to the plan, obviously. The whole process in terms of Wilson Barr. Possession is spoken about a lot. Process is spoken about a lot. Very early days in his tenure. Clearly, they've come up against a very, very talented team tonight. That haven't just been devastating on the counter attack. They've been tuned into exactly what's needed to get a result. It hasn't just been about the quality operators. Good game plan, Marco Silva.
Jake Biddle off. Joe
Jake Bidwell leads the scene. On comes Joel
Latabodier.
Jake
On.
Bidwell having to do a lap of the Craven Cottage. Picture of someone who used to wear the shirts of Queen's Park Rangers and Brentford.
He's going to do that with the beach.
His finest moment as he walks back to the Hammersmith end away to our left.
Hammersmith City is near Fulham.
Something he probably would
Hammersmith
encourage.
Hall
There's Norton.
is near the stadium.
That's Manning. The one with the Queen's Park Rangers past.
Is that the ball place? Yes.
Away from Patterson, but
No problem where we are.
digs his heels in and wins it back. Here's Cabango.
David Ocean going to London too. He never stopped.
He is operating at right wing back now, and Ethan Lerm, no stranger to playing on the left, is at left wing back for
Why don't
Swansea.
you just get a second house in London?
Look at Swansea City sure it's back. How quick they reacted. Stark contrast. The first half. Times they're just jogging back into position. Not good enough. Severely punished.
Swansea looking to cause problems here with Cullen. Laird.
15 minutes to go. 3-1 to Fulham.
Manning. Simon was Reed who stepped in. There's Seri. To wait for the challenge of Joel Piru, and he was caught by Cullen.
Reaction. Cullen exactly what's needed. That type of urgency to win the ball back. Comes inside. It's that one there. Cullen was great, doesn't he? Takes his pocket.
There's Reed. He put over Reed, has been released. Rooney's up there with him. And he pulls it back towards Adoy. Checked out by Hamer.
Oh. Yeah, that was nearly our fourth conceded, and a Welsh club anything to days in the championship. Between ourselves, we've conceded 7 goals. We've scored 1. I guess that's a problem for them. Basically, the top 2 in this division should be. Fair point. We both of us are playing, you know.
Rising that time to make that one.
Team that should be the 2 teams that should be top 2. Yeah.
Despite the home defeat by Reading here last time out, there has been a feel-good factor around Craven Cottage since the season began. They haven't been feeling sorry for themselves despite the relegation of last season. Scott Parker last time around after relegation spoke about how he had to work on the mentality of the players to get them out of that losing mentality and psychologically work with the players. Doesn't seem to be that way this time. As Latabodier moves that ball inside the box. That's Cullen. Swansea free kick.
Silly, really. Knows the contact is coming. Really going anywhere. Waits for it. Go.
77.
Well, Swansea are looking to change the picture here.
Yeah. Going into the last 2 minutes.
Joel Piru is waiting on this side of the box. He hasn't had too much to go at tonight, the Swansea striker. Towards Cabango.
Go.
Away by Dennis Adoy. There's Corey Smith. Patterson.
Team is good.
Norton. Joel Piru looks to come back from an offside
position.
He's just hobbling as well.
Hmm.
I agree with you. He hasn't had the service. I've been impressed with what I've seen here in the weeks of this season.
Yeah.
Since his arrival, the Netherlands back to play, gives them a base when the service is there. Seeing what he produced for the goal that they scored tonight, real quality turn. Fade Patterson, service has certainly been limited tonight.
Wish it would have been. Why?
Swansea are 8 points worse off than they were at this stage
Last season.
There isn't an expectation to finish in the top 6 at Boreham level this season. It's just to see how they do under a new head coach. Swansea lost a big part of the spine of their team as well.
Oh.
They've made some good additions in the transfer market.
Yeah, I think as a squad, it's a stronger squad this year. I'm sure the starting 11 is better because Andre Ayew really surprised about low left, I have to say, for the money that he did go for. Talking about a player that's going to get you 12, 15 goals. Work rate is always there. Versatile in terms of positions he can play as well. But I think when you look at the type of players that he's brought in, Flynn Downs, and Champ, Peru, settled in very, very well into his position. A few players come back into it. Gertie was a big player from last year. That player isn't quite there. In terms of the squad,
maybe he could have scored against Brentford if we had him.
It's nice to hear a little bit of realism in terms of where they may finish this year.
Yeah, we're just trying to go as high as we
The expectation is to win promotion back to the Premier League. And Marco Silva embracing that pressure.
Sure.
After 18 months out of the game, the longest.
Do the Americans want promotion? Yes. Eventually, yes. But for them, they're doing it about bankrupting the club, which is good.
Joel Giroud. There's Cullen. Giroud again. It's on his stronger left foot.
Because, come on, we've got some good players, right? We're not the worst squad in the division. We're not. There are 3 teams worse than Swansea this season, trust me. And hopefully in January we can get some more players in.
Is the deepest outfield player right now for Swansea.
And then in the summer get more players in.
Norton.
Yeah.
Patterson.
And hopefully,
Patterson again.
you know, this time give the manager time.
Trying to find a way through.
Right?
There is Grimes playing behind his centre backs. Corey Smith.
Yeah, because all of us at Swansea would love to get back into the Prem.
There's Seri stopped in his tracks by Smith. Now it's Cullen. This is Ethan Lurt. Lurt. And 2 in front of him. Manning. Smashed away by Ream that time. Now Fulham looking for something on the counter-attack after withstanding that spell.
Yeah.
The pressure from Swansea, but Caballero runs out of pitch.
It's
an area of Swansea's play that I'm not overly keen on. Coming into the second half. It was there in the first half as well. Flynn Downs mainly in the first half. Grimes now in the position he's picking up. The deepest player on the pitch and really involved. You can see the positions he picks up. We call it central. Kabanga, Ryan Manning basically become fullbacks when they're building. When you lose it, still talking about something like Grimes being in an area where he has to defend. He's not a defender.
That was vicious from Rodrigo Muniz. Brazilian matching, but he couldn't quite catch out Ben Hamer. But he was alive and alert and bright thinking.
Yeah, I like it. Really like it. He was in an advanced position. Got a lot to do. A lot of confidence to take that on.
It's pretty much their choice striker at Flamenco, but when the likes of Gabigol and Pedro, who were ahead of him at Flamenco, called up to the Brazilian squad and playing international football, he was playing for the club Flamenco and scoring important goals. As I mentioned, Marco Silva, who was linked with the Flamenco job, last season. Watched a lot of them and him.
Yeah.
Alert, trying to cause Dennis Adoy problems on the far side of the pitch, but Adoy was equal to it.
Right.
I think again, Dennis Adoy, very consistent. His role at this football club slotted in very, very well. He's got forward well tonight as well. Burst forward from that area.
Brighton versus Arsenal.
Saturday night football comes from the South Coast.
Brighton Albion versus Arsenal. League. Crystal Palace versus Leicester City.
Crystal Palace, Leicester, 1 o'clock,
Oh,
Super Sunday.
Sunday. And then the big game, 4 p.m. Liverpool versus Manchester City.
Huge game in Anfield. Liverpool, Manchester City, 4 o'clock, Sky Sports Premier League.
Was
Be able to see if Neil Mopay does listen to Thierry Henry on Saturday.
We do have
Approaching the final 5 minutes plus additional time. Have Fulham got the job done?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Swansea's possession and approach by Cassidy has not really been stretched apart from that goal from Jamie Paterson, which he took brilliantly.
Yeah, it's twofold for me. Very much twofold. I don't think Swansea have done enough. Also, you've got to give credit to Fulham. Very, very determined, resilient in the second half.
Let's come on. Corner for Fulham.
Going into the last 5 minutes. God.
Zonal and man-to-man marking from Swansea City. Fulham look for a big finish in front of the Hammersmith end.
We'll be going somewhere next year.
Sent it towards that near post, headed away, it drops to Ivan Cavallero. Looks to try and pick out the top corner, but couldn't deliver. A pensive looking Russell Martin. Came into this game feeling that his players are getting closer and closer to where he wants them to be. Who he wants them to play. The man down.
Oh, come on, Joe. Get up. Joe.
Just waving away the treatment.
Yeah, good. God. Because it's been a long game.
Full of a few nerves. If they strike now, but it has to be now.
Oh. Yes.
Corey Smith. Latimodia.
Yeah.
Diego Reed stands his ground, digs his heels in, and wins the free kick.
Sounds it.
Seamless. Dropping into that left wing back position.
We're talking about Starman. Keith, who is your man of the match here tonight? Who it is?
It's.
No surprise.
Why is this Alexander Mitrovic?
At ease, I would suggest. Hasn't really broke sweat tonight. Clearly enjoying his football. Clearly playing full of confidence.
Yeah, man of the match, Alexander Mitrovic. It was obvious.
Now playing for a man who tried to sign him a few times, Marco Silva, in the past.
Michael's going to vote him.
Getting involved with
Because he's got quality and talent. Yeah.
Morte and Russell Martin both stepping onto the pitch to try and calm the situation. think Russell Martin and Lewis Bowen also
Yeah.
having a few words down below us. Not sure if that's the defender's instinct in Russell Martin up against an attacker Lewis Bowen.
He's the defender. So why is he playing such attacking football? Nothing. Normally, if you're a defender to play, you play goofball, more defensive football. No.
All is calm between the benches now, and between Latabodier and
Obviously.
Muniz.
Referee's dealt with it now.
College left then.
Too much in it, please.
We'll find out soon enough.
Test that they're in this event, it all comes together. Sense prevailed there.
We are heading towards 4 additional
minutes. Oh, God.
Unable to bring that ball under his spell.
No. 4 minutes. Just the phone now, isn't it, David? Yeah. We don't need that.
As it stands, this will move Fulham up to third in the championship. Should bring a couple of places tonight. They will be 2 points behind the leaders, West Bromwich Albion.
It's been a very good performance. A different type of way, I would suggest, because they've had to be patient at times. They've been respectful of the fact that they knew Swansea would have spells of possession. They've shown different sides to the game. Ability to sit in, frustrate, and contain, throw punches on the counter attack, which they have with devastating effect.
Here they come again, motoring forward. Adoy sends that cross in. He's got through plenty of work tonight. As we said earlier on, big boots to fill in terms of can he take that who's been out injured for the last few weeks. May return after the international break. Fabio Carvalho is training as well. As he looks to recover from the toe injury he suffered. But maybe not too far away now from a return.
And
I mentioned Tom Kearney, who's also back out on the grass. Norton. This is Mang. The climb by Reed.
Mentioned it before, always going to be a very tough game. This was Swansea City. Positives. Coming to a place like this, I've been overall playing. It's been a bit naive.
they're going to bring you up one day, Siani.
Conceded goals, taking an inch of the out of the equation, just a chance that being created by Fulham. I think some of them could have been avoided. Lack of urgency to win the ball back, how to win the ball back. You've not gone to do that. You slot in, don't be played through as easily. We're in the first half. They probed in the second half, they dominated the second half territorially. They haven't tested. He get look.
Well, the makes tested now from this corner. Fired in by Grimes. Cassidy came for it. Didn't get close to it. Goes behind for a goal kick.
He's lucky. Comes out. Confidence. No man's land. Chance, isn't it? Stretching for it. Maybe a tad too high. But he gets away with that one.
Some important saves against Bristol City, also against Birmingham as well, and the 4-1 win at St Andrews. Was in ahead of Marek Rodak, who was outstanding the last time Fulham were at this level.
This is just 2 years ago. Hopefully they never come.
Swansea fans are defined away to all right. They're still going through their repertoire of songs. Is looking for the elaborate back heel, which didn't quite come off.
Yeah, no, just playing down the clock, right? Yeah, they can do the songs. But I just know I lost it now. Played well.
is. It's Corey Smith, there's Bobby D. Reed. Cullen, Serie of possession. Lasmodier. All dummy by Corey Smith. Ethan Laird. Quite what he was intending.
He's looked tired the last 5-10 minutes, so Ethan Laird put a lot in.
Yeah, he played well, Ethan.
For the second half. Tested his innocence there. I really think he's got too much of a leg to stand on, to be honest.
Yeah.
Russell Martin speaks about the intensity that he wants his Swansea City players to play out. And those fitness levels that have to allow them to play at such intense levels. He feels they are getting closer to that too. But this is Fulham's night.
Right.
Craven Cottage is about to celebrate 3 points.
Thanks to that man, Mitrovic. Thanks to Falcon. Rich and Alan brought the club.
And they have done just that. Alexander Mitrovic, the headline out with a hat-trick in the first half. His second.
Because they know where London is.
Jamie Madison had given Swansea City hope.
And maybe I can go to, if I can bring Sam Slack to college next year, maybe I can ask Triple H about investing in a football club.
The pressure is on these Fulham players to deliver another promotion on the shoulders of Marco Silva too. But Fulham right now are embracing it. They beat Swansea by 3-1.
I think Zed said the damage was done by half time in this particular fixture, wasn't it? Fulham with a hat trick from Mitrovic, sent them in 3-1 at half time. Glenn Murray and Nathan Dyer alongside me here in the studio. Masterful performance from Mitrovic, Glenn. You get a hat trick, you walk away with the match ball. It's a very serviceable match ball.
Yeah, without doubt. I think he's a little disappointed.
Thanks for joining me for this watch along of Fulham versus Swansea. We ended in a 3-1 win for Fulham. I will see you possibly next week for 2 Wales watch alongs for Wales versus the Czech Republic and Wales versus Estonia.
No, I think after the Mitrovic, kind of took the sword to them. I think that they